Ακολουθεί ο κύριος Santiago Botas, διεθνής σύμβουλος μάρκετινγκ, γευσιγνώστης, ειδικευμένος στο ελαιόλαδο και σε άλλα εκλεκτά τρόφιμα. Συνέβαλε καθοριστικά στη δημιουργία της διεθνούς έκθεσης ελαιολάδου, World Olive Oil Exhibition, στην Ισπανία, στην οποία διατέλεσε επί σειρά ετών διευθύνων σύμβουλος. Θα μας μιλήσει σήμερα για την προώθηση ελαιολάδου και την τουριστική προώθηση. Ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ.
Yeah. You want to put your papers here? Yeah, we're going to put them here, and I'm going to move the micro.
The name?
Yeah, exactly. That's the one.
I remember that.
Thank you. Okay. Full screen. Or Kalimera, or maybe I should say Kalispera. I think it's more precise, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'm going to talk about something tourism, which I think is going to be the main content of tomorrow's session. So I am going to be brief and just take this as an aperitif of what we are going to talk about tomorrow. Okay, tourism. We understand promotion as an old means of conveying messages about a product, in this case is extra virgin olive oil, and about service, which is tourism. We are not, sometimes we are not so aware of how intense are the synergies and how interweaving the two activities can be. Promotion of extra virgin olive oil and tourism promotion. I have chosen for my cover page an image of a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful olive tree, century or probably a millennium olive tree. Although I am going, all the pictures I'm going to show you, and my presentation is going to be centered in Spain. But I want to dedicate an homage to Lesbos because this beautiful tree, maybe some of you have recognized it, but it's in Gera Park. Oh, beautiful, one of my favorite olive trees that I haven't seen around. Okay, sorry. I think it's important to put Jaén in the map. You have been listening about Jaén and Jaén all the time. And well, I just want to help you to identify Jaén. It's one of the 8 provinces that are made up the Andalusian region. It's a province you have some data here. I think the most outstanding ones is that the number of olive trees that are grown in the region, 66 million, is the largest man-made forest in the world. And also, to give you an idea of what's the production of Jaén, you know there, 20%, as an average, 20% of the total world production. Olive oil. From now on, when I mention olive oil, I will be referring all the time to extra virgin olive oil. I think that's somewhere around here we'll appreciate. Well, as you know, Spain is the main, the second and third tourist destination in the world, and in terms of the number of international travelers. And the whole region of Andalusia gets around, it's the third, it runs a third in terms of the tourists that come to Spain. But the tourism that go to Jaén represents only a 4% of the total tourism in Andalusia. So it's a problem that Jaén has for two reasons, because it's an inland province, and also because in terms of communications, Jaén has been neglected by the Spanish government, so there's no good connections by train or good connections by plane. So a great effort has to be made in order to attract tourists to Jaén. Well, this case study of Jaén as an oil tourist destination, it's important as well because it's a very good example of a coordination between the public and the private sector. Well, but Jaén, although it doesn't get much tourism, boasts very wonderful things, not just unique landscape, but also a large number of protected natural parks, a collection of castles and fortresses, towns and cities of extraordinary beauty. You have a good example there in the beautiful cities of Renaissance cities of Baeza, and also many towns of extraordinary beauty as well. There's archaeological sites, museums, and very good hotels and spas, and as Rosa has mentioned already, a very rich and delicious gastronomy. So, promoting all tourism in Jaén offers a great opportunity for boosting tourism in the whole province. Okay, here we go. The most important public institution in Jaén is the Diputación Provincial or the Provincial Council. The Diputación de Jaén gets funds from the central government in order to provide services to the municipalities of the province, and also is in charge of developing the economic, social, and technological technology in the province. Years ago, in 1996, the Diputación de Jaén developed this kind of umbrella brand, Jaén Paraíso Interior, Jaén Interior Inland Paradise. And years later, when everyone became concerned of the importance of oil tourism, they developed this second brand for tourism, oil tourism, Jaén. To be part of this program, many companies can be part of this program, and they have developed a website that I recommend you to have a look at if you are interested in these subjects. Jaén Paraíso Interior, it's written, and this is one of the materials that are used in the promotion of oil tourism in Jaén. You see in this map the extension of the different opportunities and experiences that can be offered in terms of oil tourism in Jaén. You know, there is a list of the different activities organized in different categories. Olive mills that can be visited, special accommodations, olive oil shops, hotels, spas, and so on and so. Okay, I think the best way for people to understand the olive oil sector, to understand how olive oil is produced, the different methods of production, the different methods of cultivation, is visiting olive groves and mills. There's around 300-something mills in Jaén, but up to now, only 21 are part of this extraordinary program. So there's so many things that you can do there, but if you want to really be part of and be effective and make tourism and other important economical activity, you have to prepare yourself, which means that you have to create a visitors area. You have to have personnel which is able of speaking languages, and you have to have the facilities that enable you to realize many different activities, like cooking demonstrations, of olive oil tastings, and most of them, as you can see there, have opened up their own olive oil shops. This is a good example. I think this is the most successful up to now olive mill in the olive oil, in the olive tourism activity, which is called San Francisco. They receive 30,000 tourists per year. It's, as I tell you, you can do everything there. They have developed a very wide range of activities, from having breakfast in the olive groves, cooking demonstrations. They have recovered some old machinery so they can explain how olive oil was made in the past. They offer, you know, cooking lunch and well, a wealth of different activities. Another of the advantages of the promotion of olive tourism is that they have given an opportunity for producers to recover, reconstruct and recover the old infrastructure, olive oil infrastructure in very different parts of the region. This is an example of the farmland, which is in the middle of the Castillo de Canel Estates, and you see how the old wine cellar, which is down, has been recovered, and the olive mill, and also this picture on the top is the old stable, which has been converted in a place where many different events can be carried out. Also, we have museums and interpretation centers. What is important is to understand that at this museum, for example, Hacienda La Laguna, it's not only a place where you can go to really see all this antique equipment and learn how olive oil was produced in the past. They have developed spaces as well, and they are very active in the promotion of the olive oil sector, in the promotion of olive oil tastings, cooking demonstrations, presentations, a wealth of activities that are carried out at the museum. So it's not just a place that you visit and learn, it's a place which is playing an important role in promoting olive oil. It happens again in the olive oil shops that you can find all over Jaén. Olive shops where you can acquire not just a greatest variety of local olive oil brands, the best brands, but also items made with olive wood, cosmetics. There are already three artisan producers of cosmetics based in olive oil in the region. So also they organize, presentations, olive oil tastings, cooking demonstrations. Everyone is trying to project olive oil to anyone that enters one of these specialized shops. Also, in this case, you will find many farmers or cortijos have been transformed, having converted in accommodations to receive visitors, and also organize cooking lessons, as I said, demonstrations, tastings, and so on and so on. Another experience is the spas hotel, and there are several spas in the region offering oleotherapy. You can have wrap treatments, exfoliations with olive oil, and also it's an opportunity as well to sell the extraordinary olive oils that are produced in the region, and also all those cosmetics that are being produced as well in the region. Again, this is another extraordinary experience. The extraordinary landscapes. The landscapes in Jaén, they are so extraordinary that it's one of the factors that really creates the identity of the region. Of course, you have here and in other places around the world, you have centenary and millenary olive trees that can be admired, and there are many other activities that can be organized in the olive goes like horse riding, or birds warding, birds watching, and so on and so. And also, as Rosa has mentioned, the role that restaurants are playing, the restaurant industry are playing is amazing. Someone was complaining the other day about the little knowledge that many chefs have about olive oil, but that in Jaén has changed completely. Wherever you go, you will be offered olive oils to be tasted as an aperitif, and always the olive oil will be present around, and they will bring the oils to the table to finish any dish and to elaborate. I mean, all types of recipes, even a wealth of very nice desserts with the best olive oils of the region. So wherever you go in Jaén, you are able to buy, you will be in contact with the best olive oil brands. And I recommend you, because all this material has been taken from the website. If you are really interested, go to the website of Jaén Paraíso Interior, search for the Oleo Tour Jaén activities, and learn everything that can be done in that regard in Jaén. And well, that's all. I promise to be short. And thank you very much for your attention. Yeah.